life. You have respect for that. But then, if you are arrogant, you may think you've evolved from the old head model, and that's part of where you become the character because you're clearly polite, educated guy. But it's like that's where it becomes fun because you can have. That's where you take on the attitude. That's where you have to play with it.
Are you serious?
Or
what?
Exactly.
Yeah, you come with the game, and that that's like you said, that's the dialogue, and that's real shit. That's what they do. I done been through it too many times, man. Trying to keep it real and come. They want to rip in the program.
But that's what happens. I mean, when you start off, you're hungry in the game. You got an old head who's mentoring you, and then you start smelling yourself. You start getting good. You think you're great. You know what I mean? You think you got shit on lock, and it's always something you can have up on the other, that makes it look good.
No doubt.
You think you know it all, but you don't know it all.
And it's funny, even in old heads, like they're still learning because the things are changing in everything, and that's what's amazing.
Of course, you got any sense, you better listen.
Yeah, you better listen.
Yeah.
There's always getting out there as well too. You're getting cut out. You know what I mean? Getting squeezed, getting pinched.
Oh yeah. See, the thing is, man, you gotta be about it, man, 100%. Nothing is important, man, besides making it happen. That's the only way you're gonna pay them bills, feed your family. If it's the school thing, that's what I like about this movie, The Drug Game. It's like, what I'm looking at is the raw game. I mean, not that, gritty.
Not that shit you see on the
TV. Not that stereotype shit. No, I'm talking about the game that I've lived and played and that's being played now. Life. It ain't no joke, man. You're surprised how many jumps in here, man, moving and shit.
And they ain't been to the fucking gridiron.
Haven't even touched the surface.
Trenches.
That's right. Haven't gotten your hand dirty or wet, man.
But you know what though? It's just like with this movie because you've been down in the trenches, but they found a way around it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So that's just what it is.
Yep, that's what it is, though. Trying to find out, man, what happened to a friend of mine, man, Man, it's not his asshole,
Yeah. Man.
You know
how it is though. So I mean, one day you hit
every day going today.
Every day going today. I mean, you just gotta make the right moves. If you're not making the right moves, I mean, it's gonna catch up with you.
Oh, bottom line.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know how this game is. It's not too much that, you and I can tell each other, but you gotta keep it moving.
Yeah. See, my philosophy was always, man, be loyal to the game. Mm-hmm. Be loyal to it. The streets took care of me for years, man. And again, I'm no spring chicken, but the streets, man, be loyal to it. And it will pay off, man, be loyal to it. I mean, she treated me real, but shit happens. Things happen,
Comes a point, I mean, you be loyal to the game, but, loyal to yourself is more important.
Absolutely.
Loyal to your family, so you gotta know when you gotta stick and move, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because a lot of times, man, that's where the biggest mistake comes. You don't even set a goal. A lot of cats, and I learned that real young, man. My brother used to tell me, man, what are you doing, man? You're making money with. What the fuck are you doing with it? What you want to do? You got any plans? And I'm looking at him like, God damn, you got a point there. I'm just making it and spinning it.
Making it just to blow it. That's what happens. You end up making it and you're blowing it. It's coming in so fast. You can't get trapped of it.
Yeah, man. You will get trapped up, man.
You can, but you know what though? That's where the new game is now. You're tracking it. Everything's getting tracked. Everything's accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially like you could be doing Swiss accounts, he could be doing under his mattress, and and it's like we're having safe houses to store it, but you're doing Cayman banking.
You took that money, like you said, under the mattress, in all kind of cereal boxes, that's right. But not trust the bank to this day. I know a lot of buddies of mine, but not trust the bank. When it's a law.
I got buddies as well that don't trust the bank.
Big loss, man. You figure all that interest, man, you be making off of that motherfucking money they get to spend and play with you, pay. But again, that's something we learn playing the game.
You know what, that's why we gotta invest this money though.
Put it up, yeah.
You gotta put it
Right,
up, you know what I mean? And then at the same time, you gotta be smart too as well, because even though you don't put it in the bank, I got some homies that, you know, you get a chick, family, relative, put in their name,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Whenever they need something, go get it. You got a couple accounts, so that way, you know, it's not looking funny. You know, you don't stash it all in one account.
And you know what, deep man, they're getting so hip to that, the government actually, not even the government, on the state level now, but you say you get popped with drug case, it don't even have to be no major case, quarter ounce or some shit like that, and the Trump come to pay your bail, man, you have to account, they have to account for that money. Where did you get this money from? They actually go to the extreme, man. They might just come and pay $10,000 bill or $1,000 bill. No, you gotta have it in black and white, pay stubs and all that. You get billed the fuck out.
Well, I mean, that's the officials, you know, that's what
Yeah,
they're gonna
that red
do.
tape,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They're gonna try to make the game, they're putting a squeeze on the game.
They boxing.
You know what I mean? If
yeah.
it ain't legit, they don't want you making no money. You know
Totally.
what I mean? Because you know they're just gonna burn it anyway. And if
Yeah,
they could just put a few more people away, you know what I mean, that's just what they're gonna do. Yeah, I got a couple more niggas off the street.
No money for them too.
You know what I'm
Wild niggas, that's the street hustle now.
And you know not all of them is 100%. Most of them are corrupt. Come on, man.
You better know.
How you think those goddamn cops are?
You better know.
Come on, man.
Tucked me away behind some shit, couldn't find, and gave me some. Cut it out.
They're playing about Pop. You know, they pulled him over. You know, he ain't had nothing, honestly. But because his reputation exceeded, you know,
Absolutely.
so they booked him, they playing some shit. You know, they booked him for a good week or whatever. Had to come out with 25,000 just to get him the hell
Get
out.
him out,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just goes to show you.
That's how they playing, man.
Especially, I mean, like, when you got a record, man, and you got called a rap sheet, and you got a paper trail behind you. I mean, after the
It's
first
trouble,
or second
bro.
one, I mean, it's a struggle coming
And
back.
keeping it 100, man. We already got strikes against us. Our complexion, for one. Not that I'm using it, but at a point in time, shit, that went against you, man, stronger than anything to begin with. You never had a chance. They wouldn't give you a chance. But now, you know, you had the affirmative action, you have all these little programs where you can't blame
But you know
nobody
what,
now.
let me tell you about these
'cause the
goddamn
opportunity
programs.
there.
You know, even if you get knocked, you know, and they say they got these programs out here, you know, you get booked, you come out, you do the program to help you find a job, whatever. That's bullshit.
That's a crack of horse shit.
That's bullshit because there's still people out here. You don't get that fair opportunity. Point blank fair, that's out the door. You know what I mean? So we gotta go back to resorting to the game.
Yeah.
This is where you're loyal to the game and the
This
game
is
is
where-
back loyal to you. You know what I'm saying?
My point, man, you know, because that's all you can really bang on, because the JLB, like you said, it pays the bills. It pays the bills, but come on, man, you know there's more to it than that.
Yeah, it pays the bills.
Got a
So,
whole lot of shit, man, that you need to pay for besides the bills.
we gotta start getting smarter with this game, though, man, because one thing we all got in common, you know, when you're involved in this game, you're gonna get caught eventually.
Eventually.
You know what I mean? You're gonna go down eventually. You know what I mean? You're gonna do some time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna
And
set
that's
you
real.
back.
That's real.
So this is what, you know, with today's game, we're trying to get smarter, whereas though you're investing this money into some type of formal business.
Yeah.
That way, your business still run if you get knocked. Something happened to you, you're still generating money.
It's
You know what I'm
good too. And you know what? What happened to me, man, when I got indicted? You know, it was a blessing in disguise, honestly. I was 19 when I got indicted. And they sent me to Lewisburg, United States Penitentiary. And this was in 1980. And bruh, I mean, I went in there buck wild, you know, I know that, but real fast. I settled my ass down, paid attention, and learned. And man, you'll be amazed how people cater to you, older cats, and those that's young that can tell you something. Believe me, they can tell you something. But what you can get out of it, man. Man, I went to Poughkeepsie, I went to Johns Hopkins, I went to Marist College. I started at an ABE level. I said, I'm gonna start from grassroots, and I'm gonna do this motherfucking thing. The time I get out of here, it's gonna be right. And bruh, you know, I made a mark, made a name, did it, and made it pay off, you know, but like you said, it's time to step it up a notch.
We gotta step it up a
You gotta
notch
step
because,
it up. Like
I
that
mean,
people,
honestly,
you gotta watch it. You gotta, you know, if you don't go legit, or if you don't, like you said, like we can get a corporation or just get a trust, a bank where the only way you can take or withdraw is with everybody's consent.
right,
Everybody put it in because you're making it.
exactly.
You're definitely making it.
Damn near shares.
It's shares, that's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's putting in investing shares, so you get that LLC.
That's right, man. And
That's something they won't be able to take
they
away.
cannot
Yeah,
touch
they
it.
can
Yeah,
investigate
you
it.
can tuck it, you
But-
get insurance, you get a interest.
So yeah, start to be a little menacing now, even if it's a low key menace. Okay, a low key. Pretend like, let's say right now there was someone that really pissed you off. What would you say to him if you had him face to face? Just make someone up in your head. You know, let's say they hurt you. You know, what would you do?
It has to be deep tension right here.
Exactly.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Pretend something really happened to you. Pretend that you were attacked.
Situation, man, where a motherfucker came at me, man, and swung at me with something, hit me in my face, man, but it was
Oh,
because
wow.
the north side.
Mind your
is
side.
It's impossible. You going with that like.
Yeah, no, it's
real
nice.
good. You complexion, man, with that like red.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the
Wow.
whole dark skin, light skin is complimented.
It does.
Yeah,
It completely
yeah,
does.
It definitely is.
And then
And that's amazing though, cause you know, like this lighting,
uh
one step in there and say, damn, it's dark.
yep. But this camera
But the
sees
light-
it beautifully.
yeah.
I mean, what do you see?
Yeah, I saw the magic that motherfucker make.
But it's gonna be good because, you know, like I said, it's the way the scene is, and we're gonna build up the tension.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like here you got your style, and you got my style. You know what I'm saying? So everything's being identified.
Okay.
And
Into the surface.
And the only other thing, B, is obviously never look into the camera and never put your hand or anything to block either light and or. It's okay. I'm just saying that's something to, just to consider.
Messing with the little mustache and the little
Yeah.
thing, I don't have none.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can do business with your chin and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but just don't block your face. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's cool. And then
How about movement as far as us
you can move. You can do whatever's comfortable because sometimes going out of focus is a good thing. So I don't mind that at all. Try not to move too much, but do whatever's natural. Because I'm going to be moving the camera. Like I could be in the middle of something and then quietly move over to another thing. It's all very organic. So, okay, we're about to count down. I'm just getting my... Now, here's what we're going to start off with, which is what's called cutaways, which is, you can tell I'm a nursery rhyme right now or anything, but I'm just getting shots of him looking at you as you talk, and I'm going to get the reverse, and then we're going to start. So, in other words, all you have to do, I'll start with you, is you're listening to him, and it can go from bored, angry, neutral, laughing, whatever. It's just like, just give me a gamut of emotions, and then I'll do the same for you, and then we'll actually interact, okay? So this is called the B-roll reaction shots. So I'm gonna start with you. So you, again, you could do the whole thing. You can start telling them, like, you know, this is 15 seconds. Tell you scare something scary, then something funny. You don't have to actually make them laugh, but, you know, the emotions, you know, dramatic, something like quizzical, you don't understand what he's saying. So I can match that to whatever actually happens. Okay, so we'll start with you looking at him, and we'll just start off with, and you can go with any emotion you want. There's no like angry's first. Just try to give me a number of them and stay with each emotion for like 10 seconds and then move on, you know? So you can begin to, again, this is not, what you're saying is not really important because this is just B-roll. So you're looking at him and go through the emotions and start with neutral and then build your way up to whatever you want. All right, so we're starting now, just the reactions. So keep your eye on him, and if you don't feel comfortable, either one of you, because sometimes looking at the other actor can be distracting. You know, look at his ear. You know, look at his ear. Yeah. So you don't have to get that feedback. It's up to you. Yeah. So it's up to you. All right. So just begin with talking about whatever, and if you want to talk about real shit like you were, fine. But I don't care because it's his beauty. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best thing.
And remember, you're not talking back. Just for this next minute, okay? So, okay, cool.
And right before y'all came over, man, you should have seen this fine ass Asian chick I was talking to, man. She was nice as hell. Thick. She had a body like a black girl, man, straight up. Long hair, chinky eyes, little waist. Definitely trying to get
Your right hand blocking your leg.
Oh, yeah.
Big. Yeah, just because you're outside. That's all. Cool. That's all. Let's go on. Cool.
Gotcha.
Next, I want to hear more about this girl.
Yeah, so bad as hell, so I'm at the bar with her. You know, I bought her a drink and everything, and you know, she's feeling me, I'm feeling her. She was like, well, you know, asking me where I work at. I said, what does that matter? You know, we're here right now, so you know, let's just finish getting to know each other. Let me see it. You know, we exchanged numbers. She was cool with it, and hopefully tomorrow we hook up. You know, maybe tonight actually. You know, after we handle our business, and you know, I'm just trying to bag him. You know how it is, smashing straight. You know, move on to the next. Maybe she introduced me to some girlfriends. Meet some of her girlfriends. So
You must meet a lot of chicks in this business, and because so many people walk through this and they're trans, you know. I wonder about that.
oh my God, I had this one girl last week. She was from Las Vegas, white girl, brunette. No, she was nice as hell, nice body. You know, she said she did, you know, professional movies. So I'm like, what do you mean the professional movies? She was like, you know, smokers. So I'm like, really? So she was like, yeah. I said, all right, well, listen, you know, I get done about 11, you know, I'm run over to the bar. She's like, well, if you're trying to chill, just say you're trying to chill. I said, all right, I'm cool with that, I can chill. So.
That's smiling.
After I got off, you know, she met up with me. She's like, listen, man, I really don't want to do nothing. Why don't you just walk me over to the store so I can grab some cigarettes real quick? I said, all right, come on, let's go grab your cigarettes. She grabbed them, and fucking let's go back to the room. So we went back to the room. She started showing me all the, you know, little sexy shit that she wearing and stuff. She's like, yeah, you like this? I'm like, yeah, I like it, but, you know, it look better off you know what I mean? Naked.
Yeah.
So she was like, yeah, she was like, oh, you trying to see me naked? I said, yeah. So, again, she kept trying to show me all these different pictures of her. I'm like, look, I'm really not interested. I'm interested in you and your body. So she was like, all right. So I told her, I said, yo, come here. You know, I'm laying up in bed. I told her, I said, yo, I'm taking my clothes off. She was like, all right.
Pretend he's talking about your sister right now. Get that emotion going, B.
Yeah, all right.
So in other words, you're not happy about this story.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, so, you know, she started telling me about you. And I was like, listen, you know, I don't want to hear about your brother right now. You know, I'm here to be with you. You know, so she was like, oh, all right. She was like, but damn. I said, listen, come here. So she came over. I started taking her clothes off, you know, started kissing, touching, I mean. And I mean, it was body, and I know you want to hear this, but
Some anger.
body's beautiful, man. I had to touch, I had to kiss her, man.
I'm trying to hear that shit.
Man, I had to taste it, man. So, you know, so I stripped her down naked, you know. So she was like, yo, you know, I deep throat, right? I said, really? So she was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, sure.
So some feedback, go back with this tape.
Yeah, no, you're doing good. Like maybe shake your head, maybe like you're getting madder. Yeah, I'm getting you. It's over the shoulder.
Too, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
No, I got you. No, I got you. I got you. So keep going. Just give me some other expressions. Just vary up. Every 10 seconds, change it, irrespective of what he's saying.
So, you know, I'm like, damn, you could deep throat? You know, I'm ready to slide a condom when we get to work, you know what I mean? So she was like, yeah, I can deep throat, just don't put it on yet. So I said, all right. So, you know, I slid it in her mouth, you know, she started going down, warming up.
Like, I really want to hear some shit like that, man. Come on, man. Now, the shooting on the foot, how would you feel about it?
Hey, man, I'm just kicking to you real. I mean, hey,
I mean, it is what it is. She, you know, freak bitch, but still, it's still family, man. That's something to keep to yourself, man. You know
I'm
what I
sorry,
mean?
man, it was good, man. Like, seriously, you know, so let me just, you gotta hear me out, man. I mean, you're a guy, so, you know, so she started telling me she could go down on me, deep throat me, so, you know, she's, you know, sitting in front of me, she's trying, but then she's like, nah, I can't do it, you know, from this way, I gotta do it from the side. So I said, from the side, whatever, just do that shit, man, I don't give a fuck.
What are you, crazy, man? You can't. I mean, goddamn, talk about the weather, not my damn sister, man.
I can't.
But remember, you be pissed.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
non-verbally express what you just said.
I'm just trying to bring it
Yeah,
out.
bring out mad. You know, it's like I want to see it in the eyes and I want to see it in the expression.
Yeah, I just had to laugh.
Yeah, it's okay. Cool, that's fine. I can use that.
Because I can bless your work.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So keep your eye on him and just give me some more anger, more piss. You're thinking about what the hell you want to do to him and what you want to get done to him.
Just don't throw it
Maybe
out.
someone in real life maybe there's someone in real life you want to hurt. What would that be like if you think about it?
Yeah, man. So she's on the side of me, you know. She started deep throating me, and I'm trying to tell you, man, my dick was all in her throat, like serious, like I mean, all the south, I guess. I mean, I felt her fucking throat muscle. I mean, it was just moving all around, and I was, you know, she got the gagging and stuff. I'm like, damn, bitch, you gonna throw up on my dick? Like, what the fuck is going on?
See, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers just don't have no respect, man, for nobody else's daughter or mother or grandkid or aunt. I mean, you got the same women in your family like I do. You gotta respect them, man.
Listen, if she a freak, she gonna get it. It's just like, you know what I mean, if there's the shoe on the other foot, man, you know what I mean, you be like, damn, he a good dude, but god damn, I gotta do this. You know, so she was choking, and I mean, she was like, shh, no. I asked her, she's alright. I said, you alright down there? She
You
said,
got your kicks off and that shit too, ain't you, man?
man, I got my
As
motherfucking job.
opposed to thinking about that being maybe somebody's mother, that's somebody's daughter.
Now reactions to you. Now you talk to him about stuff. Now I'm getting your reactions.
Yeah.
Now, right? Yeah, cool.
That remind me of a situation, man. I had this fucking broad, man. She came over the house with me, and we leave for a weekend, you know, together. The same old hard shit, you know. She wanted to shoot a gun up and my whole nine. But then, man, I come in the fucking house, and this broad in the room with my brother right across the hall, man. Like, I'm supposed to accept that shit, you know. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, man. I thought you supposed to have been my bitch. You know what I mean? That thing goes one way. That's, you know, a queen can serve one king. That shit ain't cool for you to be doing that kind of shit. And the bitch actually stood there ass over naked like she wasn't in the wrong. You know what I mean?
It's fucked up,
This
man.
remind me of motherfuckers, man, in the game, man, that like the way they double cross my man, you know, and the next thing I know, my niece, she crying the blues because her old man is dead, somebody done shot him up. And I'm hearing shit about, well, it was the boy from up the south side, man, and you know, and I'm trying to figure it out, you know. I didn't see that at first, but then I always had that feeling like I didn't trust, man. And something, you know, it's a whole thing with that trust level, you know. And it's just hard, man, because I gotta hear this shit from my niece every
Doing
day,
good.
every night. She's crying the blues, you know, my boyfriend this, my boyfriend that. Uncle, I know you know who did it, you know, and I don't have a fucking clue yet, man. You know, and I know why.
Tips.
Yeah, well, the only tip that I got, man, was it was coming from the south side, man, you know. Had something to do with, you know, the south side, and we run in that part of town, man.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Hey, I mean, anything's possible, you know that. I mean, when you get in this game, it's crazy, you know what I mean? It could have been, you know, somebody just trying to make a name, you know what I'm saying? Could have been, you know, you could have just been hustling the wrong block or in the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, what do you want me to do? I mean, it's all possible. I mean, could have been one of my guys. It probably could have been one of my new runners or whatever, but can I say that? I can look into it, but even so, like I said, I mean, you on my turf, you on my territory, you know what I mean? You know the rules of the game. You gotta be loyal to these streets.
Okay, good. Now let's continue this. Now we're talking, okay? So let's begin, real free form. The issue is that there's been dust up. Like, why are we here? Let's like start off, be like, yeah, and we'll say it's, your thing, like this is your place. So be like, like as if you're sitting, like we just sat down and we're beginning, be like, so, what can I do for you, B?
got you.
You wanted to sit down, we're sitting down, what do you need, okay? And then let's just start it out.
discussion.
Okay, yeah, and, okay, action.
What's going on, B, man? How you doing? Welcome.
Ah, man, I'm good, man. How you, man?
You sure you good, man? I mean, normally, I get a phone call, I meet up with you elsewhere, but, you say you need to speak to me, it's important.
Yeah, man, my man that told me that my right-hand man, one of my partners, man, got bumped, man, and this what happened. That's my niece's fiance, and I got to deal with this day in, day out, the nagging and the crying, and even though she knew what the game was hitting for, right?
Okay.
But he never really let her know what was happening. She always assumed, but I'm getting little birds flying up on, in my ear telling me that the boys from the south side, had something to do with my man.
Oh, Southside, huh?
You know what I mean?
So who tipped this one off? And, who are you getting your information
Well,
from?
you know how the grapevine goes. You know what I mean? Birds don't have no colors, no names.
Come on, B, man. You gotta come better than that, man. Come on, you gotta give me something more than just, how to grapevine. You know what I mean? How you know you're not about to get double crossed, man? How you know somebody not trying to play you?
Obviously, somebody must be. They took my man out. Somebody trying to step up. Somebody creeping up in the territory. You know what I mean? I've come over here to try and solve this little situation so it won't be no war, no discrepancy, or no anger, or no shit like that. I mean,
Well, honestly, I'm a little pissed off just because of the simple fact that, you would come to me with this. You should know better. You know, we've been doing business for a long time now. You know, you got your side, I got my side. We come together, we break bread, and we keep it moving.
Yeah, but you got a point there. But if that occurred in your territory, you should have more incentive to find out who the fuck it was. So I wouldn't have to come over here and ask about that. You should have called and said, "Blah, I heard what happened. I'm gonna be on it," you know, because I would give you that respect if you came on my territory or somebody from your side came over and that happened.
Be like when someone jaywalks in my territory, you know, I know who it is and what time, you know, I know everything.
I'm just trying to tell you like this, you know what I mean? As far as, you know, I feel bad for your niece, but hey, it's just a nigga, she'll find another one, alright? But he shouldn't have been hustling in my territory, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you know, I feel bad, it's fucked up, but, you know, you should have came to me already and told me, listen, I got new people running. You should have knew who's in your crew running. You know what I mean? My guys, they know the normals, they know the regulars, they know who's coming in, who's coming out. And you just show up on my territory and expect things to be cool? Come on now, B. Come on.
Yeah, but it could have been a renegade ass dude from your squad that you don't even know about, man.
You're right, it could have been. But then at the same time, it could have just been some fucking drive-by-night guy. It could have been a motherfucking smoker out to get his, you know? What do you say?
No, my man too sharp for that.
He too sharp
I mean,
for that.
shit happened, but
Let me tell you something.
the way I'm getting, man, it's like it came from top dog, man, and that's your area, man. That's your part of town.
B, let me tell you something, man. I'm too busy right now as far as all this, you know, the little shit. I understand, you know, this is my territory. I understand, you know, I'm supposed to know what's going on. And I do know what's going on. But I need you to know that we're taking this game to the next level. All right? So I got my captains, I got my runners. They doing their thing. But right now, we're trying to invest. We're trying to invest our money and our time in the bigger things. All right? We're trying to expand.
So you saying fuck everybody. You just want to move on regardless of who you step on or who you push aside or whatever, huh?
No, what I'm saying is that it's a cold world, and either you go out there and grab it or you get fucked over and you're the one getting stepped on.
But that works two ways. That's a snake with two heads. That happened to everybody. That can happen to you also, bro.
It happened the same way now.
We had a rapport, man. We, you know, and I thought that was something that we supposed to both take care of and keep in check.
Yeah, but at the same time, my man, you got to be on the swivel. You got to know what you need to do. You know what I mean? We got to expand. All right, we opening up businesses. If you want to tag along, you want to get down, then I suggest you come aboard. But as far as your niece's, you know, fiance, hey, listen, you know, I'm sure the police will find them, you know, somewhere in the river, you know, in a lot, in some grass, somewhere face down.
Police, fuck that, man. I need to know what's going on because, see, all that shit says to me is I don't give a fuck about you, what you want to do about it.
Listen,
and that's something that we definitely don't need because there's enough money and it's enough territory. But I can see you trying to squeeze me or squeeze my workers, or, you know, and that shit there, man.
I'm not
it's
trying.
Backfire.
I'm not trying to squeeze you. All I'm trying to do is just open up your mind. All right, there's bigger shit out there. All right, fuck the sections, fuck the territory. I'm trying to take down all of it. Like seriously, you could be a part of it, or you could just have your section, and you know you'll keep getting your cut, or you can keep getting a larger cut. It's up to you.
So you young motherfuckers actually think because of that youth, man, that we just not equal for real. Just I can take my cut, I can have my little potatoes, my little pieces of pretzels and shit, huh? Like it's a peon type of thing. Now you that guy.
Hey, listen.
I've been doing this thing, man, when you was still sitting on the steps, man.
Yeah, and I learned a lot from you, but time's moving on. Now, I'm giving you the respect and decency to understand that, you know, you can keep your territory. I'm offering you, you know, a spot to move along with us. You know, you can come on and do your thing.
You're offering me a spot.
I'm offering you a spot. That's
What
how
you
fast
mean
we
you're
move.
offering me? Man, this is my, actually, I should have that. I should have that territory also.
You should,
on the
but
scrim.
you should, but you don't. You hear me? We making moves, you
Don't
wasting
be
time.
sure of that. Don't be sure of that.
Well, you know, if you
I
got
mean,
your
like I said, shit happens, man, and excuse me. When one fall, believe me, that's a domino effect. Then it goes around the board. You know, so don't be too cocky thinking because of that youth that shit ain't going on in your table, because I'm quite sure there's a lot of shit going on that you don't know about in your own backyard, big boy.
And I really think you should stop worrying about my backyard and worry more about your backyard and the people that you losing and that's dropping on my streets.
But that's exactly why I'm mentioning it to you, because see, you give me no choice but to worry about your backyard, because this is where all the foul shit is coming from. You know? Here, I've been keeping it 1,000, but again, because of this little youth thing, you young cats think because motherfucker over the hill, you can do and say and get away with it. It's not like that. It's not like that, big boy.
Let me
It's
tell you
not like
something.
that. We done
It don't gotta
spent
be like
millions.
that. We spend millions, and we constantly getting money, but we're gonna get more money. We gotta get established, all right? It's hot out there on the streets. You know that. You know what I mean? They're
Right.
pinching us in different areas, different sections, and we're barely making it out. You know what I'm saying? We're still doing our thing. We're still staying one up on the popo. But at the same time, I mean, what if all this shit crashes? You know what I mean? What if it crashes? What do you got? You got to lean on. You got nothing. You got your section. You getting older. Go ahead now listen. B, get smarter with it. All right. Now I'll look into what happened to your niece's fiance. All right. You got my word on that. And if we find something, you'll be the first one I let know. All right.
Alright, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Keep me in touch, man, because again, man, that's not cool. Because if something like that would occur, in fact, it wouldn't occur, not in my territory. We don't play them games like that.
I'll be in touch, but like, listen, we got new operations. All right. And like I told you, this is the plan. You know, you think you have it. If not, then you, like I said, you got your section.
Let's take it from the middle where B, you're like almost, you laugh at first, but then you start getting pissed at his insolence that like he's actually presuming that he's giving you a section, that like the idea that he's giving you something like, hey, you've let him have his section. Like there's a complete misunderstanding of who's fucking on top of, who's getting fucked in the ass and who's fucking here, so it's like a little power struggle. Let's see that.
That thing working too, man.
It is.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. So what the fuck is this now? You giving me a piece of paper letting me know that you got something for me? You can give me something if I do what the fuck you want me to do? Come on, man. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be where you were. You wouldn't have what you have, youngin'.
Oh, let me tell you something, B. You can say all the bullshit that you want to say, right? But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, my section, we still gonna be moving. We still gonna be making moves, and we gonna get this money, B. All right? Now, say the storybooks and I've been doing this since you was this age. That shit doesn't matter. I remember it, and it's all good. I learned a lot from you, but these streets taught me a lot more. Yeah, I've been to the fucking trenches and back, and I'm still here.
You been through the trenches. Man, your little ass ain't get your fucking nose wet yet. I mean, you been through the trenches. Believe me, bro. What you gonna have to do, man, what you should do, man, is pay attention, man, because I'm not gonna give you no bad information. Check out what the fuck is going on in your crew, man, because motherfuckers are doing some slimy shit. And
As
before
they
you know
are
it,
in your
before
crew.
you know it, it's gonna hit your ass in the butt too.
As they are in your crew. And let me tell you something.
Likewise.
Let me tell you something. What's happening here in my yard is gonna get dealt with. And when it gets dealt with, it'll be over. We'll be moving on. And like I said, everything will be cool. You're in a good position where you are. All right? Don't think I'm trying to cut you out. I'm trying to squeeze you out. The fact of the matter is, you got a problem because your niece's fiance got, he's missing, came up missing. Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? All right?
You gotta think about it though, man. God damn, I don't wanna have to deal with that. I got enough to deal with these streets. These motherfucking dope fiends, these piping ass motherfuckers all day long. I'm working, fucking up, and now I gotta deal with this, man, and I gotta give her the respect. I gotta find out what's going on, man.
Hey,
And the
listen.
only one that I can really look forward to helping that thing go smooth is the motherfucking top dog, and you the top dog over there.
And you the top dog in your yard. So now we got a situation and it gotta be dealt with. All right? Like I said, I'll deal with it. Let me look into it. I'll get back to you and see what happened. But other than that, I need to know if you're trying to get on board. All right? There's more money out there to be made than what you bringing in. All right? We can start legalizing this shit. As far as getting these businesses, we can open up these shops, get these grocery stores, get these hair salons. I mean, we could fucking hire neighborhood dummies, let them be fucking security at our spots.
True that.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds good. That sounds good.
I mean, it's all types of way to get this money. All right? This is foolproof. It's going to work. All right? Fuck the days when we're just getting this money, we're making the transactions, we're just getting the cars. It's time to set up shop.
Less cooperation. In other words, I don't want you guys to see eye to eye on anything. All right, everything he says, which is a good idea, you'll mock. Everything that he mocks, you'll mock his lack of education. Like, hey, man, I got an MBA, man. That's where you guys have to start getting personal.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, it's something about you though, man. You know, you talking about stepping it up another notch, man. It's something, man, I just don't trust about you, man. You know, you got good ideas, the view is cool, man, but I just don't know, man. You know.
Let me tell you something, bro. I went to school for this shit. It's legit, my man. You know what I mean? I got the skill set from the streets and the fucking, professional background. So I don't care all that stuff that you talking. All right, it don't sound good to you because you don't got that skill set yet. Let me do
mine
it.
on because I don't have my little, because I didn't go to college like you did.
Exactly.
I had my thing way before you thought about college, before you was even born, youngin'. And trust me, it's been existing and it's still working.
Big, listen, that's another time. This is new ages. All right, let me do the business side. You could run, your streets, run the streets. But like I said, it's about this business shit.
I got workers to run the streets. I don't have to run the streets.
You got workers. We need businessmen. We need people with degrees.
It is a business. Every day it's a business. Every day, every one of them that walk out the door, it's a business.
But it's not a legit business. The man does not recognize that. You don't got the credentials, you get nothing.
You're offended. You're being disrespected, B.
Bullshit. I ain't even trying to hear that. The fuck did you tell me? You mean to tell me because I'm not selling newspapers at a stand or because I'm not doing the real estate thing that I don't run a business, a legitimate business? It's legit unless one of them cats on your side get to talking and snitching and giving it up. Other than that,
It's
look
a
how long
legitimate
we've been
business
surviving.
until you get squeezed by the man.
Or either by you or your crew.
Or by me or my crew.
Yeah.
Well, I think your crew does a lot more pension than you think. Yeah, they do a whole
You know
lot more.
anything about that on a concrete level, or that's just something you're just throwing up in the air?
Oh, I know. I got my insiders. Trust me. And I'm inside your camp more than you are.
Then you probably do know who took care of that. You
And I
know
probably
my
do,
niece
but
was
you know what?
Something,
I won't tell you. I'm not going to tell you.
Then you should definitely, man, be careful, man, with the moves you're making, bruh.
So let me ask you.
Because if you know something like that that's vital to the game and to our survival, you should say something, man. Let me know, man.
How I know you ain't the one trying to set me up?
Why should I? I'm already in pocket. I'm already cool.
You the OG here, remember? Remember you said you the OG?
Exactly.
Not old head?
Exactly.
How I know you ain't trying to take over my shit?
I don't have to. I put you where you was at.
Oh, you
Now
put-
you're the one seem like all of a sudden you want to squeeze me out because you're upcoming. You want to get legit, totally legit. You're a college kid and all that. You know what I mean?
Let's make one thing clear. Only thing you did for me ever was give me a little bit of knowledge. Everything else I did. Alright? I was the one out there on the cold nights, on the corner, making the moves, you know what I mean? Ducking and dodging. Alright? Moving in, moving out of them houses, moving that shit around. So don't go and tell
But
me.
you ain't do nothing nobody else didn't do. We all had to do that. Besides, man, if it wasn't for your family, if it wasn't for us having a rapport, your young ass wouldn't even be there, man.
And how many times did I save your ass? A lot.
Granted, you might have once or twice, but you also put me in a predicament, so you had to.
You put yourself in a predicament when you had a young boy come on your team, knowing he was fucking with your family member, your relative. Knowing that boy didn't
That's
have
some
enough.
shit I didn't even know about. This is why it's fucking with me. I had no idea he was fucking around. All of a sudden, she comes screaming in my ear because he got killed or we can't find him.
Yeah, on my territory, but running with your guys in your camp. So who's the fool here? You lost one. I didn't lose none. I'm not going to lose, and that's the way it's going to be. And if you want to keep on taking losses, be my guest. But that's where it ends. I'm riding to the top, I'm taking over.
No, not that sweet. It ain't gonna be that easy. Trust me, that's something we're gonna have to do together. If not, it can't work, man.
Listen, if you're not on board with this business stuff, I mean, you don't, honestly, it probably won't work out. You don't got this skill set, my man. You know what I mean? You're a hustler by heart. This is what you do.
Who says, man?
I know it. Come on, man. Everybody knows it. You're the pusher. You're like an enforcer. I mean, you put work in out in the streets. I'm the man over here. I'm the one in the suit and tie. I'm
Yeah,
the one.
without that guy in the street, man, that guy with that suit and that tie on can't survive. You're not gonna handle no dirty work. You're not gonna get your hands dirty.
I don't need to do that no more. That's what you're for. That's what my runners is for.
You know, who's to say I couldn't take your ass out then?
You can never take me out.
Why couldn't I?
Never.
That's how the game go. This is what I'm saying, man. You gotta keep this shit to a level where it's a mutual respect for one another, man. You know, you gotta find out.
It was a neutral respect until you came in here talking that shit you was talking.
You gave me no choice because you let this shit go down in your territory, knowing goddamn well that's yours. Let you tell it.
Yeah,
Who else am I supposed to step to? I'm not gonna go to one of your little
Let
workers.
me tell it, let you tell it. You coming to me off of some shit that you heard from one of your insiders who's fucking getting tipped off by one
Quiet
of
and
the
kept
cops.
it came from your side of the track.
Oh, really? My side?
Exactly.
Really? I doubt that. I really do.
Be careful, young buck. Don't doubt it.
I doubt that.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Now, let me make something clear. I'm not naive, but I know what's going on in my camp. All right? Let's stay out of my camp. Let's worry about your camp. And I keep telling you, you're the one with the problems. All right? Get your shit together over there.
I'm gonna do that always. I'm gonna keep that going. I'm gonna take care of my camp. But like I said, youngin, check that out, find out what's going on, man, and get back with me, man. That's the only way we can keep this thing on a neutral level. Other than that,
Listen here, baby. I'll get back to you when I'm ready. All right? Ain't no one telling me what I should do, what I'm going to do. I'll get to it when I'm ready. All right?
well, like you said, buddy, this shit just might not work, man. You know.
Talk about how he never was on the corner, that the only corner he was on was the corner of campus at an Ivy League school, and then also say that the only reason that he's doing business is because you let him do business. Let's get something straight. How you're he's renting that section, okay?
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, man. You
And now you're getting angry because he's disrespecting you. So be
You
angry.
talking that fucking shit about you this, you that because you went to college and man, look, you getting on my nerves with that bullshit, man. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be where you at, man. I made sure your little ass had something to work with and wouldn't nobody fuck with you so you could survive and get on your feet. And this is what I get out of return, this is what I get.
You got your fair share out of the deal many times. Time's over, actually.
Times ain't over, only when time's over is when your ass is down. And we both breathing right now. Time ain't over. How is it over? What are you trying to tell me? You trying to move me the fuck out?
I'm trying to say you got your share and some.
I deserved it. I did the work. I put my work in.
You put your work in. Yeah, you helped me out, and I gave you respect for it. I gave you your dues, and I'm still giving you your dues, and I'm still wiping your ass.
Shouldn't you? I wiped your little ass when you came out.
Baby, listen.
Made sure that you got it. Made sure nobody wouldn't fuck with you so you can get it and survive.
Them days is over, B. There's no more you wiping my ass no more. This my show
Oh,
now.
you're a man now.
Been a man for quite some time. Or did you forget?
Yeah, all right. You're a man. Okay, young man. Well, young man, check this out. Be careful, man. All right? And this is what respect, mutual respect. Be careful, man.
And with neutral,
Because you're gonna wake up one day and find out that coffee got coal on your ass, and you won't be able to smell it, man.
and with neutral respect, send my regards to your niece and her fallen soldier.
And talking about, again, the fact that this dispute that you are literally allowing him to do business, which you, of course, dispute and think that he's crazy, that you're actually inheriting his business. Let's get to that conflict, because that's the respect issue I want to focus on right now.
Easy to remember.
Yeah.
Man, listen. Remember, man. If it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for us, period, like I said, you wouldn't the fuck be where you at, man. You know, be careful with that shit you're saying about out of your mouth about my niece and the fallen soldiers, because you got soldiers that's gonna fall also, man.
Listen, I had soldiers that fell. They fall all the time. You know it's part of the game.
Yes,
and,
it is.
And with neutral respect. you
But
should
not in my
understand.
territory, they didn't fall. So do that again.
Serious?
Yeah, not in my territory. Like,
Oh,
yeah, you know, it's like,
right,
yeah.
right. Yeah, they fall, but not in my territory, not my squad.
Did you forget about the one that fell on your side?
You know, he didn't. He fell on your side because of your squad. Somebody out of your squad did that.
Listen,
The body got dumped in my area, but that shit didn't go down
That
in my
shit
area.
happened in your area, right?
Oh,
I got word from your squad, from somebody on your side of town. That's where it took place at, and they tried to bring me or somebody over here saying that it happened on my
hey,
side.
all this is bullshit and you know it, alright? The bottom line is we're gonna get to the bottom of it, alright? Body's getting dropped, it happens, Alright? How we know it wasn't a fucking mark? How you know that?
For sure, I can't say, but one thing is for sure, man, and two is for certain. You gotta get to the bottom of this shit, you know? Cause like I said, it happened in your part of town. If it happened on my part of town, it'd have been solved. Trust and believe, it would have been solved if it happened in my neighborhood, my part of town.
Bodies drop and get tossed all the time. How you know it wasn't these niggas from the north side?
Cause the nigga from the south side is who told me all about it.
And because you know everyone on the north
I
side.
put them motherfuckers there. I know exactly who the fuck, who's who. You know, this is why I'm coming to you, letting you know there's some snakes or some snaky shit going on the south side, man. And you that guy, young buck.
South side is always something going on. Call that little south side pride right there. If you ain't from the south side, then you need to get the fuck up out of there. Now you
Yeah,
can't
but
play.
it wouldn't be a south side if it wasn't for North or me. I am south side, for real.
Nah, I'm the south side. And
See,
that's-
my advisors told me to come in here strapped and take care of the business without a word but a bullet, but I decided to give you that respect, but you're testing my patience. Let's get into this kind of tension now. Let's build a tension. Like, basic
You
threats.
are the south side, man. I actually came in here, man, to take care of some business, man, which involved some gunplay, man. But I gave you the respect, and the consideration to figure we can do this like men and talk about it, man. But you really starting to get under my fucking skin, talking that shit. Who you are. You ain't nobody right now, man.
Hey, listen, you're so mad over there. You're so angry. Look at you.
What the fuck? I don't have a choice, man.
You don't got a choice. I'm a product of what you made. Or did you forget? You letting the time get you.
No, I didn't forget. I didn't forget what I gave you. I don't forget that first corner that you got.
I would never forget no shit like that because you are a product of me. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't be here. So how could I forget that? That's like saying I'm forgetting myself, which the fuck I'm not doing. I'm just getting tired of you acting like you really want to push me out, because you coming up.
And I'm getting tired of these old people always thinking that the old ways is going to always maintain. It's a new way. It's a new game. This is how we're going to do it, baby.
That shit ain't gonna work like that. It can't work like that.
It's going to work like that. It's been working like that.
This shit been working from day one. Ever since I came out here and took charge and did this thing, it's been running smooth, and your ass even got a piece of the pie behind it. Now all of a sudden it ain't gonna work. It can't work like that.
You're stuck in your old ways, honestly.
But they work. They working, aren't they?
Some of them work.
Look at your background. Look at you now. Look what you driving. Look where you staying at. Look how you dressing now because of that.
And look how I set you up as well. Look, you're good. You're taking care of it. You're the man in charge. You got no issues over there. All right? Now, we're going to look into it. I'll look into it. All right? We'll find out who dropped your niece's fiance. All right? Shit. If it makes you feel better, we'll bring the motherfucker back to life for him.
You're like, what the fuck? That's just pure disrespect. And what the fuck you saying?
Fuck with that, man. You just can't get enough of trying to pull my fucking chain, disrespecting me, man. What is that supposed to be a fucking joke? You gonna bring him back to life, boy? Be careful, youngin'. I'm telling you, man. You getting me real.
You come to my place, my establishment, and you talk about gunplay. And just because your advisors tell you to keep it, professional, keep it, don't build any tension. No, fuck that. Listen, you want to come in here, you want to play gunplay, we can have it. You don't come here
but
talking
fuck
that shit.
that. On the strength, I came in here to do something, but all of a sudden, I had this train of thought like, no, I'm gonna get this little young motherfucker a little consideration, man. But again, every time I tried, you start talking that old smart ass shit, insinuation shit, talking about bringing the dead back to life, when the fuck that ain't possible. What you want, man? I'm giving you the upper hand. I'm trying to be as patient as possible with you. You know what I mean? You already was involved in some shit I heard anyway.
Be like, I gave you the New York connection with your supplier. With one phone call, I can have your fucking wholesaler taken away like that. And what are you going to do? Go
I
south?
put you in touch with motherfuckers, man, that got you on base. And the shit you talking now, I fuck around and make a call, man, and squash all that, man. You never will see the daylight. Keep talking that crazy shit.
You talk what you want to talk. Did you hear that? It's time ticking on you. Your time's almost over. You think you got control over your connects? Well, let me put you down on game. your connects that you gave me. We've been making so many moves, making so much money. Honestly, they don't even want to deal with you. They deal with you on the strength that I tell them to be respectful.
They
All right?
deal with me because they don't have a fucking choice.
No, they deal with you because I give them that right. I give you that right to deal with them, for them to deal with you and not squeeze you out. You still get that little percentage that we in touch. All right, we got to keep things going. But we done make so many other connections. My LA connection, my Las Vegas connection, my Texas connection.
Been there, man.
Yeah, you've been there, but the shit that's coming through is pure. All right, the shit moves. The people want it. That shit is
I
simple.
could win. Why the fuck wasn't I informed of that?
Come on,
You
B.
supposed to be all, you supposed to be right hand, you supposed to keep me informed with shit. How come I ain't know shit didn't got through like that? I told you, man, some foul shit going on the south side, man. Now I'm kind of like believing that you're trying to push
B,
some
there's
motherfucker
nothing
out.
foul about making new negotiations, my man. About making new money. About
Then
making
why
more
wasn't I
money.
informed about it?
You gotta expand your horizon. You gotta build your networks, all right? Your networks was limited.
True that,
You
true
were
that.
limited to only one part of the island. I expanded New York. I got the whole city, all right?
Just be like, man, you talk about this shit like you came out of a classroom. Like it ain't fucking something you learn from a book.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was good, right?
It's great. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Give me a fucking break.
It's great.
Go ahead, man. Yeah, that's all right, man.
Thanks, man.
That's all right. That's all right, sir.
Yeah, and if anyone needs a break, you tell me, and I'll get you out
I
the
just
break. But you're doing
wanna catch my
terrific.
breath and
Yeah,
regroup on
absolutely.
Where you
I'm saying, disparage the fact that everything he knows, he learned from a classroom, that MBA isn't worth like shit on the street. It might get you a job with Trump, but you ain't dealing with Trump. You ain't dealing with Wall Street. You're dealing with the street.
You're pulling my card on my street rep, my street credit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because you playing that old college MBA thing like,
How about the only credit you got street on is Wall Street, man? It's like,
yeah, you on your whole game, man. It's a legitimate thing, like 9 to 5 thing, man. We get it from a muscle, man, when we came out. You
Yeah,
know?
and that's the way you ran back in the old days. That's the way you taught me. I understand that. But today's muscle man is Wall Street. All right? You'd be surprised about how many Wall Street people I got on my motherfucking clock. How many people is copping from me in my camp.
Wall Street ain't got shit on the north side right now.
Really? You believe that? You're a fool.
Absolutely.
You're a fool if you believe that.
That's hard shit.
No?
If you had if you really did your homework, you would know half of Wall Street is damn near employed from the north side.
Yeah, if they're employed from North Side, why are they buying my product then?
You put a funky twist in the game, then they goddamn sure been
Then I'm a
telling.
bad motherfucker and you a fool of trades. Alright? Like I said, time
You
and
ain't as
length.
bad as you think you are, young, I'm telling you. Because you young and coming up, you still better respect your elders, bro. Because I don't put shit in the game, I don't play them games like that. I keep it just as real and as straight as possible.
B is real, but as I said, we're taking this game to the next level. I don't know how I can get you to understand this, alright? The people on Wall Street, yeah, they're in your camp, they're on your payroll, but the payroll that you're paying them, they're paying me for my product. You got it? Their money, they're investing it into my business, which could be your business too, our business, but you can't see that. You're blinded by the streets, alright? You think I just got all this money from the game? The game, yeah, it's big, it's large, but no. You need that white man money. You need that black man money. You need that Wall Street money. The people that's fucking investing. The bank money. That's what you need, alright? You need those stocks, those bonds, alright?
Yeah, I have it, and I want more. I'm gonna get more.
Oh, you want more?
Absolutely.
Then
I'm gonna
you
get
must,
more.
I don't know, you must be confused because you're not hearing what I'm saying to you.
Oh, I hear you.
No, you don't hear
I
me.
hear you. You talking about
You're
the
so
new
fucked up
kind
in
of hustling.
you're so fucked up in their game, and your niece got you so twisted about her man that got knocked, that got dropped.
What the fuck you want me to do? If she was on the other foot, wouldn't you do the same thing?
Like
When you find out?
like you taught me. Motherfuckers drop all the time. You look into it, but you keep moving, alright?
Not when it's
I'm
family.
gonna let you have that, man, because it's a family thing, man, and I know for a fact you have to know what that shit mean to me and how it's affected me being my niece fucked up like that.
Yeah, she's
from
fucked
one
up, but
husband to the
I
next.
understand that. But It's not like they was married. It was a fiance. They were still dating. It's not really technically. It's really not even your family. Why do you? I know you're trying to show sympathy for your niece, and she's all fucked up. I'll send her some flowers.
You trying to hit on her your goddamn self, man.
She's fly as
Get
hell.
that shit out.
She's nice. With all respect, you know that.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Just
All
keep
right.
this shit on the motherfucking business level.
Let's keep it on the
That's
business
personal.
level. I'll send her some flowers.
Alright, stay in touch, man. But
You have a good night.
Great, great. And one, and we are rolling. Okay.
yeah, man, I came down here, man, to try and find out, get some answers, man. Find out what the fuck is going on, man, you know? And, try and settle something, man. So I can get this little niece out of my head, you know what I mean?
Alright, B, I got you. Alright? I'll look into it. But what I want you to look into is, alright, this merger that I'm trying to do, this expansion. It's important. I need you to see how important this shit is, man. It can help clean you up. Alright, hell, fuck. I'll fuck around, pay for you to go back and get your MBA. You know, get your bachelor, get your MBA, whatever you want to do. You
Here
know?
we go with that shit again. College shit, goddamn. Man, you know, I'm here to do some business, man, talk some prices, man, you know, put some real weight, man.
Some real weight. Here you go with that shit, MB. B, listen, I'm not gonna tell you all my full plans in detail, what we're moving, this, that. Just know I'm doing 40 bricks or more in a day, alright? They come through that quick. They can come through quicker, but I'm trying to see where you at with it, alright? You know how much one brick goes for, so I'm doing 40, alright?
40, yeah, that ain't bad.
Ain't bad. Ain't bad, I mean.
You know, we could do that thing, man, to the point of at least 50, 60, you know? Yeah.
I could already be doing that. Like I said, you ain't getting any actual ballpark numbers. You're just getting scenarios here. Alright? What matters is the fact that you get on ball. Alright? Now, business that we gotta take care of it. Alright, I know it's important, it's dear to your heart. The fact that, you know, your niece, yeah, she's crying, she's boo-hooing. Alright, yeah, we've been there, we've done that. I told you I'll look into it. You know, hell, we may not even find out whoever done it. You know?
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I love the little girl to death, but shit, it's getting on my nerves, man. So we gotta try and find out what's going on with that shit.
We're gonna find something. Okay?
Frustration, man, it just drives me to the point, man, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, listen, you're old head. You should know how to handle that.
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, you know, we supposed to be partners here. All right. We had a lot of tension going on, and it's gonna continue to be tension. You know, if you don't handle your part.
No doubt, and vice versa.
All right. Now, what I want
You keep on telling me about my part. I'm gonna do my part.
your part ain't
Just
holding.
make
You're not holding your weight.
Just make sure you do yours. I don't mind, young.
Remember, you're not partners. When he contends you're partners, you ain't partners, you're competitors. Be like, you know, you're Coke and you're Pepsi, man. You know, you're McDonald's, you're fucking Burger King.
You keep
That
talking.
kind of thing.
Keep talking that partner shit.
No, you're talking partnership. He's the one going to disparage it. So you can say the partner thing.
Yeah, partner. See, I am my partner. I've always been my partner. I believe in me. I trust in me, not no other motherfucker, because I know exactly what I should
You trust in you and your old ass ways, and your old ways ain't get you nowhere. But a section of where I left you.
It got me way beyond. Man, look what it did for you.
I understand you still rocking low key, but it's about today. I can't be traced, I can't be touched. The cops can insinuate all they want.
Untouchable, huh?
So I'm untouchable.
Every motherfucker
You know why?
I heard you untouchable ass is behind the bar, 6 feet under.
People fear me, alright? You got respect on the streets, but people respect and fear me. They don't fear me for, you know, because I'm going to do something to them. They fear the business mindset, how I take shit over. I'm like my own fucking corporation.
Who are you now?
Soon to be.
Okay. Hot shot.
Real hot
Your
shot.
own corporation.
Real hot shot. You can't see past those
Better
damn
be-
glasses
better
you
be
keep
careful.
putting on your damn face.
Glass-
On and on. On and on.
Glasses,
Because glasses gonna get you more
money.
money in your pocket.
Damn right. You know I can take these glasses and buy half your force.
You had too much Hennessy today. But
I
I'll
might.
take it from you.
Well, Oh, you want some?
I got my share.
You good?
Yeah, those 2 bottles I bought you. I'm sure they're done already, aren't they?
Nah, I'm
You
sure
sure
that
about
shit
that?
for a little broad we gonna have tonight.
Yeah.
After we figure out what happened.
Hey, speaking of your niece, let's talk about her otherwise than our man
No,
dropping.
fuck that. Let's keep this thing on the business note.
This is
Let's
a
go
business
back.
note.
No, that's personal. What we gonna move, man? What you wanna buy?
Well, you know, I wanna get some weight going, alright? Now, up in the Northeast, we got the Connect up there, as you know, and like I explained to you earlier,
Mhm.
I expanded the New York scene. Alright?
Yeah.
And from what I hear, you know, Vermont got some shit up there that's going on. I wanna get up there and try to tackle, you know, meet, greet, connect, and make that shit happen, alright? We could get up there, you know, my insider stuff, you know, they got some heavy hitters, you know, some politicians that's, you know, they're looking for their shit. So,
Okay.
we can reach
Yeah,
up there.
You know, I got word of a friend of mine out in Boston, man. They ballin'. They got a thing up there, man. It's real reasonable. Very, very reasonable, man. And I mean about 60 bricks, man. And it's something I'm big you can handle.
I got some boys down in North Carolina, and they running that shit up and down, man. I mean, like it's clockwork. You got some insiders down on the force, you know, highway patrol. So, I mean, actually, you know, the way we're moving this shit, it works out. So we know who's on the highways.
Really, man?
Oh, yeah.
You got them dug in down here. Okay.
Yeah,
That
they
sounds
digging
good.
deep. All right?
Now you talking business.
Yeah, North
Man,
Carolina,
I'm talking
North Carolina, they got some shit down there. You got some, I mean, honestly, you got some gunners down there. They hungry, you know what I mean? And if the money's there, they gonna do it. So I've been running them. Down in the DC area, you know it's gutty in
Okay.
there.
Charter City. Yeah.
Don't move. It's all right, keep it going. Because I can get the audio on.
Yeah.
DC is crazy, alright? But
Yeah,
the
I wait.
boys-
You know, they got a hell of a thing for their pills too, man, in that level.
No,
That shit there is something I think we should try to invest in, or, you know, I got a man down there, man, that's willing to give about, we got a 50-gallon drum at that P2P, and I'm telling you, we can make a lot of money off of it.
So what's up with the bras, my man? What are you doing? I mean, you catch up to me yet?
Shit.
That last one I sent to you, man. I
This
don't know if
was
you
alright.
Yeah, I hope you put your thing down. That was a good setup for you. That was me
Yeah.
testing you again. You know she was a nurse. That was our inside track to get them oxys.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she was good. She put a motherfucker on base, man. I appreciate that one.
So you
That's
just-
the first time I can say you did something that was damn well worth it.
You're foolish. You're so foolish. But did you seal that deal that she's getting those oxys for you?
Yeah, that's sweet. She is. She is.
What about that liquor?
I want to get her to pump that shit twice as much, though. You know, I want some of that syrup, though. That's what I need. If we can get 50 gallons of that, at least about a week, definitely can see some paper, man. It's time to step this thing up on a different level, too, man. You know? True, I want to watch some money, but the flow, man, it's getting younger and younger. The clientele is getting younger and younger, man. I don't like it, but what the hell? This is what we in here. This is what
New
we're in here
ages. New ages. What do you expect? New ages. All right.
for. So I respect that.
All the soldiers they dropping. All right. They dropping or they getting put away. All right. You know what happens when they get put away? Ain't nothing happening.
That's it.
All right.
B, talk about how and you've been noticing some strangers in your neighborhood, and one of your people got jumped the other day with product, and it put, it took a day's worth of profits out, and you aren't.
You know about it.
Yeah, what do you know about that? Could be connected to what happened to your thing. Let's talk about some conflict again. Let's not get along so well.
Okay.
All right, go on.
Yeah,
Hold on, before you even go about it, I already know what you're about to say. Product that came up missing, well, they got jumped in my territory, right? That's what you was about to say, weren't you?
yeah, I was about to say something like that to that effect. You know, I've noticed a couple strange faces in the hood, man. And motherfucker took one of my workers under, man. You know, what would you happen to know about that, man?
All right, I'm gonna give you facts on that one, all right? Honestly, your man that you had come into my territory trying to run that bullshit, which was my own product that I got into your camp or whatever, he was undercover, you know what I mean? He was a snitch, you know what I mean? Yeah, I had something to do with that part, all right? And this is what I was telling you about. You gotta be fucking knowing who's in your camp. That's bullshit. You letting snitches in. I mean, how easy?
Hush shit. I ain't letting no snitches in. If anything, cats coming from the south side coming out here with that.
That should have been a message to you to stop that bullshit and fucking view who you sending to my camp, all right? And if you keep sending any more of them fucking buses in there, they will get the same treat.
Them busters, man, the same one that's gonna do.
Like I said, the South Side is gonna be fucking untouchable. All right?
Never.
Oh, it is.
Again, the
Oh,
South
it is.
Side is only existing because of me. If it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be a South Side.
Listen, you put it on the map, but I expanded it. And we're gonna expand it with this corporation. You keep talking that shit about you don't wanna hear about this merger.
You and this corporation shit.
Yeah, this corporation shit is gonna fucking
Tell me I
carry.
am the corporation.
Oh, you're the corporation.
I am the corporation, man.
And what business did you put in?
All types. Little murder here, little gangsterism there.
Oh, look at that. You got details and all that
Man,
bullshit.
why not? Maybe you understand how real this shit can be and how real it is and has to be sometimes. Like, for instance, who the fuck?
Freddie, hear the sirens? Be like, you know what? Like, you know what? That's the real enemy. You know what? You think we're having a scrum? Go for it. Go off that.
Yeah, we'll beat me into that one too, but I was.
Because then we hear them. Play it.
Yeah, like that shit there. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, that's
Stay
music
away
to my
from
ears.
that. No.
That's music to my ears. That means I done got another one of your busters off my fucking territory. That's trying to move some whack ass shit.
You are telling them, somebody is on this squad giving it the fuck up, huh? You got 5-0 running, I know my workers and all that other kind of shit. They supposed to be the enemy. What's going on with that shit?
Sometimes you need 5-0 on your fucking pay scale. You got me. You know that. You taught me that. But you was never smart enough to get in there. You know, you could go, wine and dine and, swiggle your way around, but you could never get inside. I infiltrated.
Nah, shit.
No, it's not
We
worth
haven't
shit.
done nothing, man.
I
I own a
infiltrated.
couple of judges. I ain't got half, not half the boys, but I got enough of them motherfuckers.
You own a couple of judges.
ACIs, yeah.
I got a judge in my house right now laying up in my bed. What do you say to that?
Just don't give you no fucking information.
Don't give her no information.
Or just be like, yeah, what? So you're on the down low, the DL? What's that supposed to fucking mean? You got one in your bed.
Yeah, she's getting all that.
Hope it's a she.
She's getting all the information, back shots, and my thing in the mouth.
Yeah.
Send her out real nice.
Good for
Oh yeah,
Make sure
definitely.
she keeping that shit coming, keep it steady.
Yeah.
Not to give no fucking body
Yes.
new numbers and cases.
If you're smart, you watch what you say to me, or else, your little nephew that's locked up upstate. I know I got the connections on the POs. I make sure he ain't eat right for a while.
Yeah.
Go on a
you
fucking
know,
new diet.
One of your
Skinny
lieutenants,
diet.
one of your lieutenants happen to be on my motherfucking bitch block, so you be careful as well. Believe me,
I don't need to be careful.
we know how that go.
I don't need to be careful.
You better not go in the shower and drop that soap. You know.